films have changed my life, you know, completely altered the course of my life, made me step into other people's shoes and have empathy for people I've never met before, and that's, you know, that's what I want to do. Okay, so starting there, and action. I made one music video. I remember I made for Banana Fish. It was a Banana Fish music video. It was the first music video I did, and that was anything I'd ever like done with filmmaking. And got into the film festival, and it was a music video, and they don't usually do that. So my teacher, he was like, I don't know if you should be here. And then like my painting teacher was like, you got to go and create art. And everyone was just kind of like, you know, like get out of here and go do something with it, right? Yes, I'll be. So that was really exciting, and then I just quit school and started my own company. 2 years ago, we finished a feature film that I wrote and directed and produced.
You want to hear a bedtime story? So once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess that lived in a big enchanted forest.
It's so much work doing any kind of film. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, right? But it was like integral to my entire process. And now I've come around, have a better purpose. I feel a lot more confident in my trade, you know? Like I have just my producing, my directing skills and all those things, right? Like I was just like, feel good. And I was like, okay, like it's time. I've written probably about 8 short films over the last year. We've been pitching them to different grants and funding opportunities, and nothing's gone through, right? If none of this happens, you know, what can I make that I'm gonna be really happy with? That, you know, I want the quality level to be here. I want to do something that can be accepted into short films, so something under 10 minutes, something that's gonna be easy to produce, that if I do ask people to come volunteer, it's not gonna be a lot of work for them. They can just kind of show up and I have all the gear. So I decided to do this new short film. Yeah, I guess that's where we are at today. So let's try that. Let's just try it.
Actress is never.
So we're gonna need some in both rooms. Say check, check, 1, 2, 3.
Check, check, 1, 2, 3. So this is a wide
shot, yeah.
Okay.
And this is a really nice shot.
That gives it more of like a believable feel anyway too.
With this film, action. First challenge was the weather, because we wanted to shoot all in one day because I wasn't gonna ask anybody to volunteer. 2 days, it was been impossible anyways. We had to choose all local talent. I ended up playing one of the roles myself.
Emily?
Nathan?
Which means I give up the cinematography, so which creates a challenge there. You have to give up control in order to take the gifts that life's gonna give you. But you also have to plan, like, for every situation. I would prefer it if it was more like this. I was like, right, this is what directing is, you know? You have to actually just give people a place to go and make it clear for them, you know, a roadmap, and then let them have their own experience along the way.
I can't.
This was the hardest part, is we got half the coverage for one of our major dramatic scenes, which is, you know, I need lots of options to edit to, and then the sun just comes through, but it's beaming through the leaves and the wind's going, and the way it looks is so incredible that we went back and reshot everything, you know, from the first shot, and we scrapped, you know, probably 2 hours worth of footage.
So you're not coming into the basement with me? You just want to stay up here and die?
But that's magic, right? And you can't plan for magic, and you shouldn't. You should just bring everything together and be ready to capture it and deal with that.
I'm worried it's a bit dark in the kitchen though. What do you think?
You spend so much time trying to get things to feel right at the start. The world is ending and we're in a rush, so. And it's kind of a part of it, because it takes a long time for everyone to sync up. And once you sync up, you can fly.
Scene 3, take 1, action.
I definitely have started to really enjoy that process more. We're making a piece of art. It should be a bit messy, you know? I'm a perfectionist, but magic isn't perfect, right? Cheers. When chaos goes, you know, are you gonna throw the script up in the air?
I don't want to die.
Or are you gonna like focus on the energy and use what you have there and make it happen? Because it doesn't matter if this is low budget or big budget, that is working in film.
I think we'll just use the natural light here and get you to reflect it in.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Every single thing is trying to get you to not get it done. And yourself included, right? Like, cause you're just, if you don't love it, you're like, you literally just throw the pages up in the air and walk away. It happens.
That was gonna make or break the opening.
I know it was.
And like, yeah, you nailed it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I think it's all about finding a greater purpose in life, you know? Like, I'm gonna get emotional here, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, this is about giving something back to people. We all need somewhere to go, you know? We need like a home to go to. We need a family to go to. And that's what this is all about, you know? It's all about doing something with our lives together. We all want an experience, right? And as heavy as it is to me, you know, and my thoughts on it, it's like all those people volunteered for another thing the next day because they love doing it too.
Action.
You gotta work so much your entire life, right? You gotta work so much your entire life. Why don't you just do something you like to do, right? I'm really happy with where I am right now. And I think that's all that really matters, right? Yeah.
Okay, you guys, that is a wrap. Thank you, Taylor. That was awesome.
I was slapped her in the face.
Yeah.